What up, squad? Welcome back to the channel. So look, I'm going to jump right into this. I'm going to be discussing 10 very important habits that absolutely changed my life. I'm going to go a little deeper into the habits specifically that had the most impact on my life. But most importantly, towards the end of the video, I'm going to help you identify the habits you should focus on. All right, so make sure you watch the entire video. Also, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram for all the behind the scenes content, all the day-to-day stuff. Your habits are the invisible architects of your life. If we rewind the clock 8 years ago, I am a different person because I had different habits then. The person that I was with the habits that I had back then led me to being overweight. I was morbidly obese. I had high blood pressure. I was borderline diabetic. I was broke. I was unhappy. I lacked confidence. I had low self-esteem. It was because the architects, the invisible architects of my life, those habits, they didn't serve me. So over the last 8 years, I've been very intentional about building habits that help me build the body and the life that I wanted. All right, so let's get right to the list. Intermittent fasting, the habit of waiting until 1 o'clock to eat, was an absolute game changer for me because I am an ex-fat boy. I love to eat big ass meals. And with intermittent fasting, it allowed me to still eat big ass meals without overeating calories for the day. Obviously, there's way more benefits than that, but that was the number one benefit for me that made it a game changer in my life. Investing. Now, I'm not gonna front. I automated my investment. I don't think about it because if I had to think about it and I had to use the discipline and the willpower every month to invest, I probably wouldn't do it. I am a long-term investor. I'm not day trading. I'm not trying to mine different coins that are popping up on the crypto market. No, I'm thinking long-term. So I have certain deposits set to certain investments every single month. I set it and I forget it. You let compound interest do its thing. I wish I would have started earlier. This is why I plant the seed of investing into as many people as I possibly can, because you start now, right? I don't care if you're 30, 40, 50 years old, start now. You will be thanking yourself 20 years from now. Trust me. Monthly check-ins with my accountability partner. Listen, we, especially men, we have this thing where we feel like we need to do everything alone. We cannot achieve anything great by ourselves. Having an accountability partner, having some sort of structure in place that keeps you aligned with your goals, that keeps you honest with yourself, that keeps your goals at the forefront of your mind. It is absolutely necessary, and it was an absolute game changer for me. My best friend, Matthew Pillmore, is my accountability partner. We speak weekly. We make sure we check in on each other about our goals. If Matt expresses an intention or he shares a goal with me, I'm going to make sure I call him and ask him about the progress on that goal, right? So having an accountability partner, having your tribe in place will absolutely change your life. Washing my face. Yes. Developing the habit of washing my face was a game changer. And that's why I'm excited to have Teach Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. I've dabbled here and there with the idea of taking care of my skin, but ever since I started using Teach Hanley, I've been consistent. And the consistency is because of how easy and simple their system is. My advice to you is to start with their level 1 system. It comes with all the basics. It comes with a daily wash that'll help you get the dirt and grime off the skin on your face. It comes with a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells. It comes with an AM moisturizer with an SPF 20 built into it because we should all be protecting our skin from the sun. It also comes with a PM moisturizer that helps your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. One of my favorite things is that Teach Hanley makes it super easy because they include an instruction card that outlines step by step how to use the system, when to use the products, how much to use. They make it super easy. And because Teach Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're giving my viewers an exclusive deal. To take advantage of it, click the first link in the description. And not only are you gonna get Teach Hanley products for the best possible price, you're also gonna get a free gift with your first box. So click that link and get... All right, guys, before we get back to the video, I want you to really know that I really, truly believe in the Teach Hanley products. I use them every single day, and it really has helped my skin. So click the link, take advantage of the offer. But anyway, reading. Let's talk about reading a little bit. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one because you guys know you should be reading. But I like to think that our lives are pretty much a compilation of the decisions that we make every single day, right? When you wake up, you start making decisions, and your decisions lead to your actions, and your action leads to your reality. We make decisions based on what we know. When I started reading and I was introduced to certain concepts, and it really started to expand my mind, and I really started to develop a different perspective on things, I started having different inspirations behind different choices that I was making in life. That was an absolute game changer. I became a new person, one book at a time. I would read things like philosophy. I would read self-help. I would read fiction, even fiction books you can grow from. And also understand this, guys, I didn't actually read a book. Every single book wasn't a book that I held in my hand. Some of it was audio. So audiobooks work, because I know people are going to be in the comments asking about audiobooks. Audiobooks work. So making my bed, and this one may sound very oversimplified, but I'm a believer in momentum, and I'm also a believer in how you do anything is how you do everything, right? So when I start my day and I keep a promise and I create this momentum that promotes order, that promotes cleanliness, that promotes focus, a gesture, or maybe a chore, if you look at it that way, as simple as making your bed can start the momentum of organization, of focus, of discipline. It creates the momentum for your day, right? So I just love to start my day with a quick win. Meditating. I had a lot of emotional healing that I needed to do. I needed to make friends with my mind. I had a very active mind. Let me know in the comment section if you can relate to that. We have this extra active mind that talks so much crap all day long. I had to figure out how to make my mind, the chatty part of my mind, my ally. I had to become friends with it. So meditation has helped me with that significantly. It has changed the way I respond to stress. It has changed my relationship with myself and my mind. And that was an absolute game changer. Journaling. So with journaling, and this is something that I, at this point, do maybe once or twice a week. But when I initially was starting the habit, I would journal 5 minutes a day, maybe 5 days a week, right? But journaling has helped me develop self-awareness. And self-awareness is the key, in my opinion, to any sort of behavior change. If you want to modify yourself in any way, you need to be able to see yourself. And journaling is one of many tools that helps you see yourself very clearly. Setting 2 to 3 priorities every day. Now, I don't know about you, but I am gifted, right? I want to call myself gifted with ADHD. And if I don't have a target set every single day, I will be all over the place. So really sitting down and saying, okay, at the beginning of your day, and you say, okay, what are the top 2 to 3 things that I need to achieve today? That way you have your target set for the day, and you can navigate your day with intention, right? And instead of just kind of like wandering through your day, you know exactly what you need to get done in order to get you closer to whatever goals that you may have set. Micro goal setting. Now, I'm a big fan of ambition. I'm never going to tell you not to be ambitious, but you want to be strategic about the way you approach your goals. Now, if you have a goal to lose 100 pounds, that's a tall mountain to climb. And for most of us, it's really intimidating. So if you break that big goal down into simple, very achievable weekly goals, you can create momentum. For example, if you want to lose 100 pounds, instead of saying, all right, I want to try to lose 100 pounds in 3 months, why don't you say, okay, this week, my goal is to get to the gym 3 times. That's it. Break all of your big goals down into small goals that you can achieve every week, and you will create some magical momentum in your life. I know this was a lot, right? This was a lot. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, these habits weren't formed 5 habits at a time. I focused on 1 habit at a time. I mastered 1 habit and then I moved on to another. As far as which habits are going to be most impactful for your life, that is a process that's going to take some self-exploration. This exploratory process is going to look different for each one of us, right? Some of the habits that I mentioned may help you discover which habits, are going to be best for you. For example, journaling or meditating, right? Finding some quiet time and asking yourself the right questions. Here's a good example of a question you can ask. What's one thing that I can focus on that will have the biggest impact on my life? Think about what your biggest problem may be, or the thing that you want to address the most. So ask yourself, if I was able to fix, insert the blank, my life would improve the most. What is that thing in the blank? Focus on developing a habit that supports you in the area where you may be the weakest. Focus on that first. Another question you can ask yourself: to create the best version of me in the future, what are some things that I can address about myself? And then figure out which habits support that. Your habits are the invisible architects of your life. So you have to be intentional about forming habits that take you where you want to go. All right, squad, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comment section any video suggestions you may have. If you have any questions that you may want me to make videos on, put them in the comment section below. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. And listen, if you need some weight loss tips and tricks, some really valuable things that you can implement into your life right now that's gonna help you lose weight more efficiently, I want you to click this playlist right here. There's a wealth of information there. And remember, guys, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.